Hey guys, this is Mellow Modesty on YouTube, and today I'm going to review the first 6 issues of Jeff Lemire's Animal Man, which is part of the New 52. The first 6 issues is the first story arc of the New 52's Animal Man, and right here I have the issues, but you can also find them in a trade, which I believe only goes for $15, so yeah, I guess I'll get to it then. First off, it's written by Jeff Lemire, and it's drawn by this guy named Travel Foreman. I've never seen any of his artwork before this, but it is quite good. And Jeff Lemire I love. I think he is going to be one of the biggest new talents in mainstream comic books. He started with a lot of indie stuff, like in one of my other videos you have seen me mention Essex County. This was sort of his breakout work. And he has also written Sweet Tooth, which I have yet to read, but I hear is phenomenal. Lost Dogs, which was an old like crime noir thing he wrote. And not really crime, but noir. And he's also writing Frankenstein, Agent of Shade for the New 52. Anyways, I've been reading 2 New 52 books, Animal Man and Swamp Thing. And Swamp Thing is fantastic, but Animal Man, this is the shit. This is like probably my favorite ongoing comic book right now. And as you can see, the artwork is also beautiful. Really weird and gross, though. Strange man on a stranger journey. Isn't that the truth? Great stuff. I mean, I love Animal Man. Grant Morrison's run on him was fantastic, and this is just as good, and I can see it really going places. The story is basically about Buddy Baker, aka Animal Man, and he finds out that his daughter, right there, or let me see if I can find a better picture. His daughter has powers like him, but a little bit different, and with this and the new Swamp Thing series, they talk a lot about this force called the Rot, which is, for all intensive purposes, death. There's like 3 worlds. There's the red, the green, and the rot. The red is the like human blood life world, and then the green is like nature, and the rot is just death. And so in this, you realize that Animal Man's daughter is like the catalyst for the red, and so these creatures of the rot, as you can see there, which are very disgusting looking, they are all hunting for his daughter, and so he basically has to protect her and make sure that they don't like destroy the red and the green. And I would highly recommend reading this series with Swamp Thing. I mean, you would want to start by reading the first 5 issues of Animal Man, and then start it on Swamp Thing, because at the end of the 5th issue, basically all hell breaks loose, and and Buddy Baker says, now we have to leave this up to the Swamp Thing, and so that's how I would start reading that. But anyways, not a review of the Swamp Thing, a review of Animal Man. I guess I will open up the 2nd issue for you guys, so that you can see what you're getting into. Once again, beautiful cover art. Weird stuff, man's hand turning into a chicken's hand. It's great artwork. I might even start following this guy. Some hippos dying. Check that out. It's a fantastic piece of artwork. Yeah. So, Animal Man sort of has a different costume in this series than he did in Grant Morrison's run and earlier runs. In this one, his costume is like blue. And not really orange at all, just straight blue. But he only really wears his costume in the first issue. So, Animal Man basically becomes like a superhero again in this first issue. And then he starts finding all these red markings all over his body. And they're a map to basically the tree of life or whatever. And they need to go there, and he needs to take his daughter to basically save the world. Yeah, cliche, whatever. But, I mean, like, it's hard to talk about this because I don't want to ruin too much. Really, all I've told you about is the first 2 issues, and then I ruined the whole thing about Swamp Thing, but that's not really too big. Yeah, I mean, that's really all I have to say. It's a phenomenal series. Animal Man is one of my favorite superheroes. He's like my second tier, right under Batman and Daredevil. And I would absolutely recommend this to anyone. Try to find the issues if you can, because the covers are beautiful. If you can't, the trade paperback is cheap, and it's another great way to read it. Yeah, I'm also going to make a separate video about this, but I am going to start doing a, pull list video, and I have Animal Man and Swamp Thing in there, but I haven't read them all yet. All I've read of Animal Man is up through 6, so I need to find going through 12, and after that, I'll probably just review comics as they come out, and, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I look forward to conversing and reviewing stuff for you guys at a later date. So, yeah. Animal Man. Check it out. Awesome stuff. Later.